Hi, everyone. How are you today? This is Lolita Sheriow, also known as Take Action Low. Welcome to today's session. And the title of the session is Take Action House Flipping 5 Steps to Five-Figure Income a Month and Beyond. Get freedom from your 9 to 5. Now, this will not be a lot of fluff or stories and wasting your time like a lot of other webinars that you have probably been on. I only have about 30 minutes. So, what I want to do is cut to the chase and start giving you some actionable information that you can use today. Now, who is this for? This is for the newbie as well as the seasoned investor looking to create a 5 figure and beyond income, have more money and time to enjoy life. This is for you. And I believe what I have to share with you over the next 30 minutes or so is going to change your life and transform your business to a whole new level. So, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you how to close deals and create a 5 figure income a month and beyond business, how to leverage other people and systems so you can make more money and have more time doing the things that you love. Also, how to do all this without wasting a ton of time and your hard earned money. Now, I remember starting this business and making my first $2,500 closing that first deal, and I did it from home. I didn't view the property. I didn't even meet up with the buyer. Now, I've blown way past that first $2,500 deal, but creating a business and having systems in place to scale my business wasn't easy. And there were a lot of bumps and bruises and mistakes and tears along the way. So, what I'm going to share with you today will help you cut out your frustration and just making mistakes. And that can waste a lot of your time. And what I'm teaching you today is going to open up your eyes and set you free from a lot, again, of the frustrations that you may have. So, my promise to you today is I'm going to walk you through a step by step strategy to get you to 5 figures a month and beyond income, even if it seems totally unobtainable to you. And trust me, it is possible. Now, I want you to know there is nothing for sale on this webinar. This is just 100% content and information. And my gift to you and for you to use this information is to open your mind and what is possible for you in your business. And I also have a very cool gift for you at the end of the webinar. So make sure you stick around, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get started. Let me ask you, do you get frustrated because you're not closing deals on a consistent basis? Do you find yourself trying to do everything and burning yourself out? Do you feel alone and not supported? Do you find yourself running out of time during the day and feeling unproductive? Do you feel intimidated with online marketing and technology? Do you feel that you will fail and worry what your family and friends may think? Do you want to see other people closing deals and making the kind of income that you want, but you're just not sure how they're doing it? If you feel like any of this sounds familiar to you, then guess what? I have a solution for you. You see, the solution is simply having a mind shift and to take massive action. Once you shift your way of thinking of how you can create financial independence, you can create a successful and profitable real estate business and take massive action to make it possible, you propelled yourself closer to reaching your goals. Now, there is one thing I need for you to remember if you don't remember anything else that I share with you on this webinar, and that there are 5 things you need to take action and implement to hit a 5 figure and beyond income every month while working less and spending more time doing the things you love. And I'm going to walk you through each step and how to take action. Now, first, let me tell you quickly who I am if you've never heard of me before. Since 2007, I have bought and sold over $20 million worth of real estate. I'm also the author of the Amazon best-selling book, Take Action, 21 Steps on How to Take Action and Get Results in Real Estate. I have a number of clients and students that make 5 figure and beyond incomes per month. And my passion and specialty is helping investors create a business that they can automate and close deals on a monthly basis to create freedom. And I've come a long way from the skinny, super hyper kid from the piney woods of East Texas. Yes, that's right. I am a country girl who was raised by a single mother that had me at 14 years old and with the help of my grandparents. Now, I truly come from humble beginnings, and I know what hard work looks like. And between all of the major social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and YouTube, where I've created short educational videos, tips, and resources on how to flip houses as a wholesaler, and one of the top podcasts on iTunes, Take Action Real Estate Investing with Low, I have over 35,000 followers who are learning how to take action and flip houses. I know you're saying, okay, Lo, what do you actually mean by house flipping? Now, most people think that house flipping means buying a house, okay, with getting a loan or using your own money or credit and doing the repairs, getting a contractor to do the repairs and selling it at a higher price. Now, this is true, but house flipping or wholesaling a house, which is what I'm sharing with you today, is simply assigning or flipping the contract to an end buyer, using none of your own cash or credit or have to worry about repairs. Now, I know you're thinking, okay, no, break this down for me. So let me break this down. So, what you do is you find a homeowner that is motivated to sell their house at a discount. Now, let's take an example. You talk to a homeowner that's motivated to sell and you contract that deal for $60,000. Now, let's say that their house is worth $100,000, but you contract it for $60,000. So now you've already gotten it at a discount. And what you do is you want to find a buyer, which a lot of times is an investor, to purchase that house or flip the contract to the investor at a higher price. And let's say the investor agrees at $75,000. So 75,000 minus 60,000 that you contracted with the seller, the difference is a $15,000 profit. And this is what house flipping or wholesaling is. Now imagine closing two deals like this a month. That's $30,000 a month. Now this is a nice five-figure a month income, right? And remember, you did this without having to use your own cash, your own credit, or even get a loan. Now, what would you do if you make $30,000 a month? Would you quit your 9 to 5 job? Would you pay off some credit card debt? Would you take a nice vacation? Would you save more money? Would you put back some money for your kids' education? Or all of the above? So let's discuss how I came up with these 5 steps. After a lot of trial and error, mistakes, and testing within my own business, I was able to finally figure out how to create a business that allows my team and I to close deals on a monthly basis. So let's go ahead and get into the first step. You need a game plan. This is the one key that at the beginning of your business or rebuilding your business, you must have. Why, do you ask? Because you need to write down your vision and plan of action of how you will accomplish them. Also, this is your guide to help you stay focused and keep on the path to success. So, vision, plan, action. Again, that's vision, plan, action. Remember this. And the second step is just as important, and that's having a power team. Now, a power team is key people that play key roles within your business to help you make 5 figures per month and beyond. What does a power team look like? Well, a power team, you have to have a real estate attorney, a title company. You need a CPA for accounting and your taxes, a contractor, a realtor. You need a virtual assistant. And also you need buyers and other investors. So this is what a power team looks like. And number 3, you need systems to stay organized and for your business to run even in your absence. Now, what systems do you need? Well, you need an effective lead generation system. And there are so many that you can choose from, but one in particular that we like to use is called Podio. And there are others like RealFlow. Also, you need a good accounting system, and that can consist of like QuickBooks or Freshdesk. Again, there are a number of good accounting systems that you can use. You need systems that help you handle the day-to-day functions and paperwork. Again, a system like Podio or Google Docs are good resources, and marketing systems that works even while you sleep. You can simply find a good direct mail service that can handle all of your mailers, letters, postcards to handle your marketing, as well as your online marketing. And speaking of marketing, this is step 4. And you do know that leads are the lifeline of any business. So, how important is marketing? It's extremely important. So, there are 2 reasons you're not closing deals consistently in your business. Either you don't market enough, or you are afraid of losing money and believe you can't get enough leads to get more deals. Now, let's address these issues. You don't market enough because you don't know how to market. What's the best type of marketing? I can share with you what some of the best type of marketing in our business, and that's direct mail, online, which is pay per click with Google, Facebook, cold calling, bandit signs, and video marketing. Now, which brings me to the 5th step in having a mentor accountability. Someone that teaches, instructs, and holds you accountable to ensure you are taking the right action, all right, and completing the tasks necessary in order for you to reach your goals and have success. In other words, for all of this to work, okay? This is a major key to ensure your success and to eliminate wasting a lot of time, money, and shortcut your way into creating a very profitable real estate business. Now, whether you decide to work with me or not, you need a great mentor to help and to guide you. I remember when I first got started in this business, I was a professional gospel singer. And during that time, I had an opportunity to work with one of my first mentors. The guidance, the training, and motivation he provided was priceless. He still to this day holds me accountable to hit my goals and to dream bigger. Now let's check out some real proof here. One of my clients, Johnny, started closing 1 or 2 deals here and there. After attending one of my events teaching these 5 steps, he accelerated and closed over 20 deals within months. Crazy. And has created a 6-figure and beyond business. Now, quickly, I want to do a quick recap. At this point, you have learned we must have a game plan, need a power team, have systems in place, marketing, and a mentor with accountability. So, what's left to do now? And that's to take massive action. Now, here is another client of mine. This is a mother of 2. Within weeks of joining my coaching program, Pam closed her first deal from a free lead, profiting $9,540. She's since has closed multiple deals and building her business. And also, I want to take a look at another client. It's a 21-year-old college student, college graduate, fresh out of college. My student Markel wanted to learn the real estate business. And soon after enrolling into my program, he closed his first deal for $13,000. And he is currently working the business with his mother. Pretty exciting. Now, let's also take a look at my student Michael, who's a school teacher and a father. He was interested in making more money for his family with real estate. So soon after enrolling into my program, he closed his first deal for $9,000, and he has started and is actively working his business. And that's a picture of him in front of the title company with his check. Now I want to share a few real case studies of deals that I have closed, because not only do I teach others this business, I'm also an active investor myself. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first deal. On Timberview Rd, now the lead, we got this lead by sending a yellow letter using direct mail. And the lead type was an inherited property lead, meaning that the young lady, the seller I spoke with, inherited this property from her mother that passed away. And the current condition of the house was fair. It needed a lot of repairs, about $60,000 worth. So we contracted the house with the seller for $252,500, which was way below what the market value was. And we turned around and sold the house for $260,500. Now, the difference in that and our total profit is $8,000. Now, the second deal here on Choice Street, this lead came from a referral. And it's very important as a real estate investor that you let people know what you do. I mean, everyone, your family, your friends, when you're out shopping, whatever you're doing, you talk to people and you let them know, hey, I'm a real estate investor. We buy and sell houses. Do you know anyone that's interested in buying or selling a house? And as a result of that, then you can get free leads. All right. The lead type is from an absentee owner. Now, let me explain what an absentee owner is. That's someone that owns a house but doesn't necessarily live in the house. It's either an investment property or it may be like a second vacation home. So with this property, the current condition, it was fair and it needed around $15,000 in repairs. So, talking to the seller, we contracted the house with them for $25,000. And we turned around and we sold it to our investor. We flipped the contract for $36,000. So the difference between the 25,000 and 36,000, the total profit was $11,000. And the next deal here on Ewing Drive, again, the lead came from us sending a yellow letter, all right, to a homeowner that owned this property. It was a vacant property, hadn't lived in it for years. So we were able to find her, send her a letter. She contacted us and she was interested in selling. She was motivated. The current condition, the house was in poor shape. Again, it was vacant for about 2 or 3 years, needed about 18,000 or more in repairs. So we contracted the house with this seller for 23,000, and we turned around and sold it to an investor, flipped the contract for 28,000, and that difference is a $5,000 profit. So the total profit for all three deals that closed in the same month was a nice five-figure income of $24,000. You know, I've been very fortunate and blessed in this business because it has given me an opportunity to not only travel and go places I've never been, but take precious and priceless time to help my family. For example, when my grandmother and my grandfather was sick, I was able to take as much time off as I needed to be with them, help them, and still was able to run my business and close deals because of the 5 steps that I'm teaching you about today. See, one of my whys to want to create financial freedom and have more of my time is my family. So, my question to you is, what is your why? Also, let's look at this. If you close a few deals a month and you average $24,000 a month, that's for 1 year, your total income is $288,000. Now you have created a 6-figure a year business. I know you're asking, Lo, is this really possible? And my answer to you is yes, it is. Now, do you want to know how you can create this type of business for yourself? I'm guessing that you do. One way is to leverage other people to help catapult you into success faster by investing in mentoring, like Pam and Markel and the others did. Now, let's talk about what you need as a mentor in your life. Every entrepreneur should have a mentor. Mentoring helps to bring you new ideas and accountability. You have new ideas right now that would not have been there if you didn't make time for this webinar. A good mentor will not only give you great ideas and provide you with an actionable plan, a great mentor will also connect you with a powerful group of people who are committed, focused, and take massive action to obtain similar goals. Now, in my mastermind, we have people closing deals making $5,000 up to $25,000 or more a month. You see, it doesn't matter if you decide to get mentoring with me or someone else, but you want to find someone that when they speak to you and resonate with you, you can say, you know what, I really like this person, what they have to say and what she's sharing. And you want to take advantage and invest with them. Whenever I have invested in mentoring, I have seen not only a return, but a huge increase in my own income. So, as promised, I would show you how to close deals and create a 5-figure a month income and beyond business, how to leverage other people and systems so you can make more money and have more time doing the things you love, and how to do all this without wasting a ton of time and your hard earned money. So, just to recap, this is what you need to do to take action and win. You need a game plan, you need a power team, you need systems, your marketing, you need a mentor, and accountability. Now, look, you have a choice. I have explained what you need to do to take your business to the next level. If you want to hit your goal of making $5,000 a month or $60,000 a month or more, it's possible, but you have to take action. Or you can just stay in the same place, stay stuck, wishing and hoping for change. Or you can say, Lo, I hear you. I want to take action and maximize my results in minimum time. I want to hit that $5,000, $10,000, $60,000 or more month income goal and I want to make it happen now. My sole desire is to work with clients and hopefully you to help you hit your income goals. And here's what I have for you. My team and I have set aside some time to speak with you about how you can apply these steps into your business starting today at zero cost. All right, this is my gift to you. Now, who is this for? You must be a person of action, totally committed to your business and hitting your income goals. You must be willing to work at least 20 hours a week on your business for maximum results. I'm looking to work with action takers who have integrity. If you're not committed to your business and willing to learn, this may not be a good fit. Even if you are brand new with no experience, we are willing and ready to work with you. You have to make an investment in yourself to have success, and that's with anything that you do. I have personally invested thousands of dollars per year for my education, and I make it back 10 times over. Warren Buffett, who is one of the top 10 wealthiest people in the world to date, said, and I quote, "Invest in as much of yourself as you can. You are your own biggest asset by far." I remember starting out in the business, one of the first investments I made was the Carlton Sheets real estate program because I realized and learned way back then I had to invest in myself in education to take my business to the next level. So, we'll help you get clarity on what your real estate business should look like and the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. If you want us to help you, if you think it's a good fit, we may invite you to become one of our new clients to work with this month. You will go through the same training program our 5 and 6 figures and beyond earners go through. The program is designed to get you to 5 figures and beyond per month. We'll expect you to be closing deals and creating big profits within 30 to 60 days. So listen, if you have been stuck and confused in your business but inspired by what you've heard today, you landed on this webinar for a reason. I believe you came here to get new and fresh ideas and information to help you take your business to the next level. Now it's on you to take action. So if you want to learn how to do this business, then go to Sheriow.com/apply. I'm going to have a button appear there so you can fill out a very short form and it will take you to our booking page to get a set time to move forward. You will also see additional testimonials from other clients and students that I've worked with. So hopefully you have been inspired and motivated to take action and fill out the form to take your business to the next level. Now go to Sheriow.com/apply. Hit me up so we can talk. Thank you again for your time, and I hope to hear from you very soon.